Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most famous and notable moments from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. To be clear, we won't be including fights, although specific moments from fights will appear. Number 30. Sasuke meets the Ninetales. Given that Kurama, the nine-tailed fox, is sealed inside Naruto, most characters don't interact directly with him. Naruto Shippuden opens on an ominous scene of the Ninetales tempting Naruto with his power in their shared mindscape. However, their meeting is interrupted by Sasuke, whose Sharingan allows him to see and interact with the inner parts of Naruto's mind. Sasuke's chakra disturbs even Kurama, who compares him to Madara, the founder of the Uchiha clan. Sasuke is able to dispel the fox's presence easily. It's a foreboding scene that foreshadows not only Sasuke's increase in power, but also one of the series' endgame villains. Number 29. The Third Hokage's Funeral. Naruto never had parents growing up, but Sarutobi Hiruzen, the Third Hokage, was a grandfatherly figure for him. It's a feeling many of his peers share. That's why it's so heartbreaking for them at Sarutobi's funeral. Naruto asks his sensei Iruka why people sacrifice themselves for others. Iruka's response touches on the connections between the dead and the living, and how those who depart the world leave a bond with all who knew them. It remains one of the biggest tearjerker scenes in Naruto, and while the rain may cover up any tears the ninjas cry, we're not so lucky. Number 28. Naruto first uses the Ninetales chakra. The first life or death battle Naruto engages in sees him and Sasuke overmatched by the rogue ninja Haku. Haku claims Sasuke is dead, which enrages Naruto to the point where the seal keeping Kurama's chakra inside him weakens. The resulting outburst sees the Ninetales' influence exert itself on him, making him more feral in appearance and behavior. It's both satisfying and terrifying to watch Naruto wreck Haku with his newfound strength. While Naruto goes berserk many times during this series, the first time remains an iconic scene, both for how visceral it is and for the promise of things to come. Number 27. Naruto meets his father. Arguably the worst time Naruto loses control sees the young ninja ready to destroy the seal on Kurama entirely. However, an unexpected source puts a stop to it in his mindscape, the fourth Hokage, Namikaze Minato. Although many fans predicted it, Naruto at least is shocked to learn that Minato is his dad. At first, he rages against his father for sealing the Ninetales inside him in the first place, and all the pain he went through. However, during their short time together, the late Minato explains the stakes involved in his decision and expresses pride in his son and confidence that he will succeed where he failed. It's a wonderful scene and a long overdue moment of familial connection for Naruto. Number 26. Toby's true identity. The leadership of Akatsuki is one of the biggest mysteries early on in the series. Shortly after the confrontation between Sasuke and Deidara, we meet the final two members of the group of rogue ninjas, Conan and Pain, the latter of whom is the apparent leader. However, during their conversation, they defer to an unseen figure in a hooded Akatsuki cloak. As the music swells and thunder and lightning crash, the figure is revealed to be the masked man Toby, who claims to be Madara.
シャリンガンの本当の力がこの内浜だらの力が
While Toby's identity is more complicated than that, we'll never forget this dramatic reveal.
また空が泣き出した。ペイン、あなた。
Number 25. This world shall know pain. Pain's assault on Konoha is absolutely brutal, and yet these sixfold ninjas' most devastating actions occur from a single move. In a confrontation with Tsunade, the 5th Hokage claims that her village has already experienced enough pain. However, Pain disagrees.
痛みを受け取れ。痛みを知れ。
To ensure they experience the sensation fully, he puts all his power into one airborne almighty push, also called Shinra Tensei.
神羅転生
The resulting attack essentially functions as a nuclear bomb, flattening most of the Hidden Leaf village in mere moments. It's an awe-inspiring display of power that always leaves us breathless.
なんなのよ、これ。
Number 24, Hinata saves Naruto. Everyone's favorite knuckle-headed ninja has plenty of friends, but it's Hinata who has admired him the most from the very beginning. After Pain has Naruto pinned down, she leaps into action to save him. When Naruto asks why she's going so far, Hinata at last confesses her feelings for him.
私はナルト君が大好きだから。
She also puts up a pretty good fight against Pain, at least in the anime, before being defeated and seemingly killed. Not only did this moment elicit plenty of shippers punching the air and or crying, it also delivers a nice fight and acts as a catalyst for Naruto going wild against Pain.
俺が憎いか
Number 23, Rasengan vs Chidori. Interrupted. Naruto and Sasuke fight against each other several times during the series. While not a full-blown fight, their real first clash is atop a hospital roof. Sasuke, frustrated with his lack of strength, challenges Naruto and the two exchange attacks for a bit. Eventually, they pull out their strongest moves against one another. Naruto with Rasengan and Sasuke with Chidori. Fortunately for them both, Kakashi steps in and stops them both from harming each other, throwing them into water towers. The clash is a nice prelude to their later battles, and also reveals the extent of Sasuke's insecurities, particularly once he sees how much more damage Naruto did to his tower.
ナルトを殺す気だったのか、サスケ。
Number 22, Gaara's Ninja War speech. When the ninja of the world organize themselves into one army to battle the Akatsuki, things don't begin smoothly, old grudges remain, and soldiers argue and start fights after they assemble. However, the overall commander, Gaara, intervenes. He delivers a speech confessing his previous hatred for the world and everyone in it. Yet, it was Naruto's empathy as a fellow Jinchuriki that helped change his perspective.
傷つけた俺を友だと言ってくれた
Their shared pain brought them closer together. Gaara asks the assembled ninja to remember that the Akatsuki have hurt them all, and to work together to now protect his friend Naruto.
だからみんなの力を貸してくれもちろんだ
It's a powerful speech that touches on the series' central themes and tugs at our heartstrings.
同意する者は俺に続け
Number 21, Minato owns Toby. Everyone talks up the 4th Hokage throughout Naruto, and in this flashback, we see just how legendary he really was. Faced with Toby, whom he believes to be Madara, Minato realizes he can't physically touch him. Instead, he aims for when Toby has to materialize to attack him. Just as Toby concludes he's won in their mutual clash, Minato teleports to the kunai he threw through his foe's head and hits him with a Rasengan. As if that wasn't amazing enough, Minato marked him during the move, allowing him to teleport directly to Toby, which lets the Hokage retake control over the Nine Tails from him. It's clever, it's badass, and its theme music absolutely slaps. Number 20, Zabuzas' Last Stand. The first arc of Naruto aired decades ago, but people still look back fondly on it. Its antagonists, Zabuza and Haku, are especially highly regarded. Hired swords for a greedy businessman, Gato, Haku dies saving Zabuza's life. After a speech from Naruto, Zabuza realizes how much Haku meant to him. To make up for treating his partner less than he deserved, Zabuza decides to take down Gato himself. Despite being near death, he cuts his way through Gato's men with nothing but a kunai and his teeth. Zabuza is the first of many foes that Naruto makes better for having met, and his badass and tragic death is incredibly impactful. Number 19, Naruto's strongest jutsu. Kaguya Otsutsuki is a powerful being from the dawn of Naruto's world, the origin of chakra, and one of the original story's final villains. Her power is such that Naruto and Sasuke can barely lay a finger on her, despite their own incredible new abilities. However, Naruto reveals to his rival that he has a secret jutsu, one that he has practiced even more than the Rasengan. He then creates a bunch of clones who all turn into handsome nude men. As hilarious as Naruto using his stupid sexy jutsu on a world-ending super being is, what's even funnier is that it actually works. Truly, he is the chosen one. Number 18, Naruto's Request for Iruka. Naruto grew up without parents, but he had plenty of friends and mentors. One of the most important of either of these is Iruka, his teacher at the Ninja Academy. Before Naruto gets married to Hinata, he goes over to Iruka's house, where his sensei is failing spectacularly at cooking dinner.
Ramen?
Naruto asks him out for ramen and continually puts his foot in his mouth, which gets Iruka increasingly miffed. However, Naruto eventually reveals he wanted to ask him something, to act as his father at his wedding.
頼み? 俺の父親として結婚式に出席してもらえねえかな?
Iruka of course accepts, and he's moved to the point he struggles to hold back tears. It's a rare Naruto fan who doesn't join him in that fight. Number 17, Madara summons a Meteor. Madara Uchiha is a terrifying legend in the world of Naruto, and when the villain is resurrected during the war, he lives up to the hype and then some. While facing an entire division of the allied shinobi army, Madara performs a jutsu using Susanoo. Soon afterwards, the sky darkens, and the ninjas below react with disbelief, wondering if they're fighting a god. And the shot zooms out to show a massive ball of rock plummeting onto them all. While veteran Tsuchikage Onoki manages to stop it with Gaara's help, it's still an iconic and terrifying illustration of the villain's strength, almost as epic as the fact that Madara actually summoned 2 meteors.
2個目はどうする大野木
Number 16, Shikamaru avenges Azima. Shikamaru's teacher Azima is killed by Hidan, a crazed immortal member of the Akatsuki. After using his jutsu to bring Hidan into his family's woods, Shikamaru activates a pre-planned trap.
まだこれくらいのチャクラは残ってるぜ。
While he can't kill Hidan, Shikamaru manages to trap him for the foreseeable future by burying the maniac alive, and he uses his teacher's lighter, cigarettes in the manga, to do it, which is just the cherry on top. Revenge is a running theme in Naruto, but it's rare that a character achieving it feels so satisfying. This is one of those times.
その裁きを下すのは俺だ。てめえなんてはだけて十分だ。よく噛んでバラバラにしてやるぜ。
Number 15, Sasuke and Kakashi arrive in style. The Chunin exams are a major event for the contestants trying to get promoted and for the village hosting the event. Team 7's first exams are endangered by many things, not the least of which is the absence of Sasuke and Kakashi, who have spent the time before the finals training. Before Sasuke's highly anticipated match with Gaara, the Hokage sets a time limit. They can't keep the crowd waiting forever after all.
これ以上客人を待たすわけにも。あと10分。
Naturally, it all comes down to the wire, and the proctor is just about to call the match when falling leaves swirl about and Sasuke and Kakashi appear in the middle of the stadium. Overly dramatic? Maybe, but it's still so damn cool. Number 14, Team 7 reunites in the war. War can divide people, but it can also see them come together. Sasuke leaves the village for years and is antagonistic towards his former friends and home. But during the final war, he reunites with his former teammates once again. There's some initial distrust and comedy from their peers, but Naruto and Sakura have faith in their friend, and they fight side by side once again against the Ten Tails. Even if you binge the series, it's a long real-world time between Sasuke's departure and this moment, so seeing Team 7 finally working together again is bound to get you emotional, even if you didn't have to wait years to see it happen. Number 13, Toby's identity revealed. When you put a character in a mask, sooner or later there's gonna be a big reveal. One of the most famous twists in the series is about the masked man, Toby. Initially, we're told that Toby is Madara Uchiha in disguise. However, when the real Madara is resurrected during the war, that throws that idea out the window. When Naruto, Kakashi, and Guy battle Toby, they notice strange similarities between Toby's Sharingan powers and Kakashi's.
Shut up!
Finally, Naruto breaks the mask, revealing the truth. Toby is Obito Uchiha, Kakashi's old teammate and the one who gave him his Sharingan. And sure, a lot of people guessed it beforehand, but the reveal itself is still etched in our brains. Number 12, Naruto meets his mom. As we've established, Naruto was an orphan. His parents were killed shortly after he was born. However, thanks to the magic of chakra, he gets the chance to speak to both of them. Naruto encounters his mother, Kushina, while trying to better control the Nine-Tails chakra.
Naruto.
He encounters her in a kind of dream space. Watching their similarities is heartwarming, as is Kushina's story of how she and his dad met.
そう。私はあなたの。
But it's the simple moments of love between the two that just get the waterworks going every time. It's everything Naruto deserved, but never received.
聞いてるの？母ちゃんが美人な人でよかった。そりゃどうも。
Number 11, Night Sky. Night Sky finally opening the 8th gate of death is a momentous occasion in the series. While facing Madara Uchiha, the bushy-browed ninja unleashes his full potential, at the potential cost of his life. While their fight itself is epic, it's the final blow that makes our list. When the rest of his impressive moves prove unable to finally do in Madara, Guy unveils his last technique, Night Sky. The splendid beast of a man moves so fast, his chakra looks like a dragon, and then he hits Madara with a kick that bends space itself. Guy may not manage to kill Madara, but he cements himself as a legend here. The best part? Night Guy is basically a god-tier version of his dynamic entry. Number 10, Naruto returns Sasuke's forehead protector. Naruto and Sasuke's friendship/rivalry is among the most pivotal parts of the series, so it's only fitting that we start with them. During their battle after Sasuke leaves the village, Sasuke leaves behind his scratched forehead protector, symbolizing the severing of his ties to Konoha. By the end of Naruto Shippuden, Sasuke has finally come around and reconciled with Naruto and the village, though he still decides to leave Konoha to protect it in other ways. As he's leaving, Naruto returns Sasuke's scratched headband, which he has kept for years.
これを返す。お前との本当の勝負まで。
It's a wonderfully full-circle moment, made even more epic by the return of that classic Naruto theme music.
それが俺たち忍者なのかもな。
Number 9, Rasengan vs Chidori. Speaking of that damaged forehead protector, the way that it gets scratched is pretty epic. Naruto and Sasuke's epic first fight at the Valley of the End features the duo slowly escalating their power and abilities against each other.
Chidori!
Finally, their battle reaches its conclusion in the only way it could, with a clash between their signature attacks, Rasengan and Chidori. The image of the two of them in their transformed states, leaping at each other in front of that waterfall, is forever burned in the memories of every Naruto fan. Number 8, Itachis Death. Sasuke's greatest ambition for most of the early parts of the story is achieving revenge against his brother Itachi for killing their clan. The siblings' battle is fraught with emotion, memories, and huge attacks. But its conclusion is what sticks in our minds the most.
これでお前の目は俺のものだ。ゆっくりいただくとしよう。
Itachi has proven himself the stronger brother, unleashing advanced Sharingan techniques that Sasuke is no match for. With his elder brother bearing down on him, apparently intent on stealing Sasuke's eyes for his own, Sasuke can only back against a wall in terror. However, when the moment comes, Itachi only pokes Sasuke on the forehead, just like he did when they were younger. The full significance of this moment is explored later, but the image is immediately striking. Number 7, Team 7 passes the bell test. one of the earliest events in Naruto, is also one of the most memorable. While the bell test has plenty of notable moments, such as the infamous 1000 Years of Death technique, the conclusion of the challenge stands out the most. Despite initially failing the team, Kakashi states that he'll give them another chance, but forbids them from giving Naruto any food.
もし食わせたりしたら、そいつをその時点で失格にする。
After catching them disobeying him, Kakashi seems angry at first, but when they stand up to him, the older ninja declares that they've passed.
合格!
People who disobey the rules are bad, but those who abandon their comrades are worse. It's a lesson that sticks with Naruto throughout the story.
いやー、とってもよー、俺忍者
帰るぞ。
Number 6. Naruto protects Tsunade. Tsunade begins the story with a debilitating weakness, a fear of blood. Shaken by a past trauma, she's attacked by Orochimaru's henchman Kabuto. Despite getting wrecked by Kabuto earlier, Naruto steps in to save Tsunade. As he blocks Kabuto's blow with his forehead protector, Jiraiya speaks elsewhere about the most important thing for a ninja: guts.
諦めねえ。ど根性だ。
Tsunade may become the 5th Hokage, but Naruto is the one who shows her here what it takes to become one. The moment is perfectly punctuated soon after by Naruto using the Rasengan for the first time on Kabuto. It's a great character moment and an awesome attack in the same scene. Number 5. Jiraiya's Death. There are plenty of impactful deaths in Naruto, but Jiraiya's is the one that hits the hardest. Naruto's longtime teacher faces off against the Akatsuki's leader, Pain. Worn down by the fight, Jiraiya is impaled.
遅かったな、気づくのが。
Nevertheless, he fights through the agony and manages to deliver a coded message about Pain's real identity on the back of one of his frog friends.
諦めねえ。それこそがわしの取るべき本当の選択だった。
Seeing him follow Naruto's philosophy of never giving up and watching him peacefully sink underwater with a smile on his face gets us choked up every time.
ほどほどにあっぱれ、あっぱれ。
Number 4. Naruto and Sasuke's Sacrifice. Even saving the world together doesn't mean that Sasuke and Naruto can see eye to eye. After defeating their final foe, the two of them return to the Valley of the End for one last battle. While there are plenty of standout moments throughout, it's the conclusion that resonates most strongly. After an explosive final attack, the two of them are left barely able to move. They discuss their lives, their friendship, and what to do if they survive.
なぜそこまでして俺に関わろうとする。
もう分かってんだろ。
It's a moving scene made even more poignant by the fact that both have lost one of their arms. Their blood intermingling is a gruesome but appropriate image. They truly are comrades. Number 3. Naruto befriends Kurama. Naruto and the nine-tailed fox Kurama have a complicated relationship to say the least. The supposedly demonic chakra beast sealed inside Naruto has been the source of a lot of heartache for Naruto over the course of his life. But when faced with Toby, who has control over most of the other tailed beasts, Kurama decides to give his aid freely to Naruto. Their long percolating friendship finally solidifies in this moment as they go into battle together. Even Kurama, who hated Naruto for being his prison, is won over by the knuckle-headed ninja. Plus, Naruto's awesome new transformation is great to see in action. Number 2. Rock Lee drops his weight. Gaara vs Rock Lee is one of the best fights in Naruto, but this moment stands out even among the rest of it. Lee is a skilled martial artist, but he initially looks overmatched by Gaara's seemingly impenetrable sand defense. That is until Lee's teacher Guy gives him permission to remove his training weights. Everyone scoffs, at least until the weights make an enormous crater on the ground.
少しくらいの重りを外したところでガーラの砂についていけるわけが。
Then Lee moves so fast he manages to not only get past Gaara's sand, but also hit him multiple times. The exceptionally executed action and stellar soundtrack, featuring wailing guitar riffs and what sounds like literal bombs dropping, help turn this moment into pure unadulterated hype. If this doesn't get you pumped, check your pulse, because you're dead. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Naruto arrives to stop pain. When Naruto is away training to become strong enough to face pain, the Akatsuki leader attacks Konoha, decimating the village and many of Naruto's friends. But just when all hope seems lost, Naruto appears in a puff of smoke along with his toad allies. Sporting an awesome new sage form and a spiffy new outfit, Naruto's arrival alone is great enough. However, soon after appearing on the scene, he manages to take down one of Pain's 6 paths in a single blow, when they all gave other characters a lot of trouble earlier in the arc. Naruto is the hero of the story, sure, but in this moment, he starts to become the hero of his village, just as he always dreamed. Is there a memorable Naruto moment you can't believe it that we forgot? Use some teleportation jutsu to get down to the comments and tell us your favorites. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.